Chaos, panic, skyrocketing flight fares, and an entire community of Indian tech professionals scrambling just to stay employed in the United States. All of this thanks to one presidential proclamation. On September 19, 2025, Donald Trump dropped a bombshell, a $100,000 or nearly 90 lakh annual fee for every H-1B visa holder an employer wants to hire.
The country would rather not have to pay $100,000, but they'd rather, how do you do that? You hire Americans. So there's an incentive to hire American. But there may be instances where it's better off doing it through expertise or whatever it may be. But they're both unbelievable, whether it's a gold card or anything else that we talked about today.
Effective September 21st, this isn't just a fee hike. It's a near total blockade for new applicants and a serious threat for existing petitions. The administration frames it as a crackdown on abuse of the H-1B system, a push for American workers, and a national security measure.
$100,000 per year. So the whole idea is no more will these big tech companies or other big companies train foreign workers. They have to pay the government $100,000, then they have to pay the employee. So it's just not economic. If you're going to train somebody, you're going to train one of the recent graduates from one of the great universities across our land. Train Americans, stop bringing in people to take our jobs. That's the policy here, $100,000 a year for H-1B visas, and all of the big companies are on board. We've spoken to them about the gold card.
They love it. They love it. They really love it. They need it.
But for the Indian community and the tech sector, the results are immediate and brutal. How did the dream of working in the US turn into a race against the clock? India dominates the H-1B landscape, accounting for over 70% of visa holders. About 300,000 high-skilled Indian workers currently power American tech giants like Amazon, Microsoft, and Meta. For decades, these visas have fueled projects, innovation, and competitiveness. Overnight, that ecosystem is shaken. The old fees between $2,000 and $10,000 per worker suddenly pale in comparison to the new $100,000 annual levy. Employers are now forced to decide, pay up or cut foreign hires.
The company needs to decide, is that person valuable enough to have $100,000 a year payment to the government, or they should head home and they should go hire an American. The whole idea, it's annual, and it's for total, it can be a total of 6 years. So $100,000 a year, so either the person is very valuable to the company and America, or they're going to depart and the company's going to hire an American, and that's the point of immigration. Hire Americans and make sure the people coming in are the top people. Stop the nonsense of letting people just come into this country on these visas that were given away for free. President is crystal clear. Valuable people only for America. Stop the nonsense.
Many are warning staff abroad to return immediately, fearing they'll be stranded under the new rules. Microsoft, Amazon, and Meta led the charge with urgent advisories urging H-1B and H-4 visa holders to avoid international travel unless absolutely necessary. The immediate fallout is dramatic. Airports are in chaos. Indian H-1B visa holders caught mid-trip or on short vacations scramble to board flights, some disembarking mid-boarding out of fear of being denied re-entry. Emirates and other carriers are experiencing hours-long delays. Flight prices from India to the US spiked almost overnight to as high as 3 lakhs one way, creating further barriers for those racing against the September 21st deadline. Diplomatically, the Indian government is alarmed. The Ministry of External Affairs flagged humanitarian concerns and disruption to families, contracts, and projects. Officials are urging the US to reconsider or at least consult stakeholders while preparing to assist stranded citizens. Within the US, critics warn the rule could weaken the tech industry and undermine innovation. For tech companies, the implications are equally seismic. Amazon alone employs over 10,000 H-1B professionals. Microsoft, Meta, Apple, and Google also face enormous financial and operational risks. Mid-sized firms and startups may cut hiring or relocate overseas, slowing innovation and threatening US competitiveness. Projects could stall, and the talent pipeline, historically fed by Indian professionals, is suddenly at risk. Yet, there's a silver lining for India. With US employers facing prohibitive fees, companies are increasingly offshoring work to Indian cities like Bangalore, Hyderabad, Pune, and Gurgaon. India's IT sector stands to gain as global capability centers expand, employment opportunities grow, and skilled professionals consider returning home. Past visa restrictions have pushed Indians to launch ventures domestically, and this could trigger a similar brain gain effect. Trump's $100,000 H-1B fee isn't just a policy tweak, it's a seismic shockwave. Indian tech talent faces immediate uncertainty. Global companies confront financial strain, and the US risks losing the very innovators it claims to protect. Meanwhile, India may emerge stronger at home, its IT sector primed to absorb talent returning from abroad. The question now? In trying to safeguard American jobs, has the US gambled away its global edge? With Rishika Aradhya, Bureau Report, India Today Global.